or something?
Try to.
Take me, remember, I go package deal, okay? That ain't like, I'll handle all the paperwork. Take 25%.
I could have made a joke there, but I didn't. I didn't.
Bullet.
No, I'm not going to.
Don't lose your sarcastic mannerisms now.
I'm on one today.
Okay.
I'm on one today.
Boy, I feel naked without my. I don't have my scarf. Bullet, where's my scarf?
You don't have Mr. Roper scarf on?
I don't have Mr. Roper scarf. I don't even know how to do this, Bullet. There's always something laying around. Ain't nothing laying around. I can just make a scarf. Hold on. Hold on, Bullet. I'm sorry. I know the. Hey, Tom Thomas. Tom Thomas gonna come on. Let's see, Bullet.
I mean, what I was going to say is not only you're going to take care of the 20%, you're also going to take care of the belts that he has too, because he keeps losing. I said it. There it goes. I got it out. I feel much better now. It's like an improv scene.
Yeah, that's very good.
If you don't say the worst thing, you can't get to the best.
George, look, I forgot my real scarf. There's always something laying around here. This actually looks pretty good, boy.
Mm-hmm.
This is very Thurston Howell-ish, the third Gilligan Islandish. Ain't it, boy?
Just find a little remnant of spandex, you're good to go.
Look here. That's actually kind of shiny, boy.
Yeah.
It matches.
Walk in the dentist's office like that. They won't think you're crazy at all.
For you viewers that thought, you don't want to get goof thought, like they pay attention to our show.
Yeah.
Boy, they thought this was like a horse award. You know when you win the Kentucky Derby, and they give the horse.
They could get a little bit more than just a ribbon. I think there's a lot more money involved. I think there's a lot more money involved.
Well, look, I won the Kentucky Derby, Tommy Thomas. That's what some fan thought I got. The ribbon that they gave to the horse. Well, what the heck? But anyway.
Okay, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Daddy Work, you wrestle.
Oh, boy. It's the scarf, boy.
You heard the claps. You know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Oh, hold on, boy. You heard
now you hear the claps.
You heard the water bottle drop.
When the water bottle drops, it's your ASS, just like when the glass breaks.
But listen, I thought it was Dick Clark at the end of the year gimmick thing. You know how my calendar is.
Dick Clark, 1979, or Dick Clark, 2018.
No, 79.
I was gonna say now he's dropping a lot of things.
1979. So thank you so much, Bullet. Unbelievable. Oh, it's just loaded up all the George South mystery boxes.
We're just still alive. You told me that we were worried that they were coming to an end.
Oh, but listen, and we always find something. Like I found this George South collectible necktie. We always find something to put into the boxes. Bullet. Strawberry Festival 2019 will be approaching very soon, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bullet. 75 boxes was my record last year. That's all I took. I sold them. My goal this year is 100 boxes. Okay? And I think I can do it, Bullet. I'm very confident. Bullet, okay? You're talking to a man that sold 22 tribute books this past week. Bullet, I even sold a book about wrestlers dying to a couple of dead wrestlers. But anyway, Bullet, so glad to be here with you. Bullet, tremendous excitement in the air for the Fort Wayne Fan Fest, huge heroes and legends that I just attended. Bullet, let me tell you something right off the bat. First time I got to meet her, Brooke Hogan. I know everybody's heard, maybe
she was at this
She was there. Bullet, let me tell you something. Unbelievable. She knows how to work the table. Let me tell you something. Let me rephrase that. She knows how to make money. Well, that didn't sound right. Anyway, she was a good vendor.
You were fine right where you were. We all understood what you said, and you made it worse.
But she was a good vendor guest. Let me just say that.
There you go. That's better.
The pop of the night is when one of her little hair extensions came out during the process.
Oh, I say. That is an underappreciated art.
But let's
just female wrestlers.
Let's just when it came out, everybody's kind of freaking. She said, "Oh no, don't worry, we'll sell it." But listen to me. By the end of the day, no lie, it was on
Jimmy
eBay.
Hart or dead or Hulk Hogan?
Well,
you tell me. I don't know.
But by the end of the night, it was on eBay. I'm not lying. It was already. But anyway, and she may have just been working me because I bought like 8 pictures. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Bullet. Just an unbelievable lady, and was just making time. And she did. A fan asked her one question why she never got into wrestling, and I'm seeing her count all the money, and she's thinking, and she told the guy why. I mean, why get into wrestling and mess this up? But she said she did try wrestling at one time, got dropped on her head. She said, screw that. There's got to be another way to make money in wrestling. I was just too dumb to realize that years ago. But, boy, unbelievable
Listen, I'm just trying to
time.
make money, period. There are other ways? Are you kidding me?
But let me say something to you
Just
real
one
quick.
way would be nice.
The one thing that was, and everything worked out, but it just say, we're used to getting, and maybe we're doing it wrong. We're used to getting to some of these conventions and fan fests and stuff like that, maybe 3 days early or whatever. Me, I got to be the first one there. And boy, when I first got to the building, the ring wasn't there, and it just wasn't a life going on like what we're used to. And I was freaking there for a moment. I thought, man, am I even in the right building? But Fort Wayne, Indiana, what I did realize, Bullet, the last time I was there, I wrestled the Rockers in that very same building, if you can believe that. That is where I took the famous move that Vince McMahon said, by the way, don't ever do that again. But anyway, Bullet, there is no interstate that goes into Fort Wayne, Indiana. I just want you to know that. I've never seen a city that does not have it's just a back roads into the back roads. Bullet, the craziest thing I've ever seen. But great, just time, was able to speak briefly. He wasn't there, but over the phone to Terry Funk, very briefly, just checking on him. It was kind of neat. Him and his, he was with his daughters, and it was just very brief, but just glad to see that Terry's doing, good, and also got to speak to Bobby Eaton, if you can believe it. And first thing I told him is, Bobby, I need you in the truck so we can dog everybody, and he loved that. So I just got to check up on him. Tremendous fan fest. Took one of our students who had never really got to travel. He wanted to meet Eric Bishop. Okay, I know. And
of all the people that were there.
But I know, but he came to ask, he asked me, he told me, and I knew he wanted to meet him. So Eric Bishop, Bullet, he was by himself. The thing hadn't opened. He was sitting up in the stands, in the seats on his phone, and I thought, okay, I got to try this. I know he's not going to remember me because Jim Hurd was my guy. Okay, really, I'll take up with Jim Hurd because he got me more money. Now, even had a guy on the podcast last week say, "You're the only guy in wrestling that's ever took up for Jim Hurd." But Jim Hurd did get me more money, so I love Jim Hurd.
Steamboat tried, but Dusty
Steamboat
said,
tried.
Next thing.
Dusty shut Steamboat down, but Jim Hurd got me more money. So that's why I only eat pizza at Pizza Hut. I'm Pizza Hut blood through and through. I got Pizza Hut cheese through my veins.
Well, you need to try a little bit harder because all these Pizza Huts are turning into Chinese restaurants.
That's very true, Bullet. Very true. So anyway, tremendous time. Bullet, of course, I was at the vendor guest with Tess and Magnum TA.
But the student got to meet Eric Bishop, is what you said.
Yeah, oh, yes, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. So we approached Eric Bishop, very approachable. Bullet, very approachable. I almost had Dre tear his T-shirt off and reveal like an LWO shirt, but I didn't. Bullet. Okay. Oh, and then here's one good thing. Tom says this. Just because I like disrupting people's lives and making them miserable, Bullet, listen to me. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Tom, look at my brand new hat, Bullet. Listen to me. Now look, of course, you see what it says. I love Jesus, John 3:16. Do you know what the world, Tom, listen. Do you know what the world thinks this hat is?
What?
Donald Trump's.
Oh, because
yeah. Okay, yeah. No, Tom, you wouldn't believe, and the fulfillment of my life. That's all I've got left, Bullet. The fulfillment of my life is when people give me, and I know they're giving me a second. They give me a second look. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Anybody with the red hat.
But listen to me. But they're mad because it ain't the hat that they thought. They either wanted to start a fight with me or give me a high five. And when I reveal to them,
it is not.
It is not. You can cut the sadness and what word am I thinking of, Bullet? Just a sadness of when they realize that this is not. They can't say nothing.
You know what it's like? It's like when I went to a Chicago Bears game. Chicago Bears were playing the Green Bay Packers. Heated rivalry. And one of the guys in our group was a diehard Bears fan. So much, in fact, he wore a Green Bay Packers jersey with Favre's number on it. And on the back, it said, Favre sucks.
Wow.
So when Packers fans walked up to us in Soldier Field, they're like, hey, man, good to see you, because they didn't feel like they're in enemy territory.
Yeah.
They would high five, walk past, then look over their shoulder and see Favre sucks.
I love
so
that.
it was like a deep dig to every one of the, like, that's how big of a Bears fan he was. So he had heat from all them Packers fans. I thought he was on the same team with them, and he wasn't.
I know.
And by the way, it's nice to know that Red Hats are getting far more heat now than they were back when Fred Durst was wearing them.
Yeah.
Fred Durst, you tried to put a lot of heat on Red Hats, but Donald Trump's done beat you.
Well, what I love it is, and it just happened today when I was getting gas. The lady beside me was pumping her gas, and I was just in and out real quick. And I don't cut my car off when I pump gas, and the reason I do that is if it catches on fire, I'm going to be able to get out of there. Okay, that's my logic, Tom. I know, Dark Journey. Everybody says don't leave your car running when you pump gas, but hey, I'm a step. Hey, listen, I'm a step in front of everybody. If my car catches on fire when I'm pumping gas because I leave it running, I'm going to be able to drive off. I mean, I want to be able to get the heck out of there. I'm not running, so my hips. But anyway, just to see that lady, I swear to you, but not because I'm attracted. Well, not because I had the Burt Reynolds going when she did. She almost had a creak in her neck. I thought Honky Tonk Man just gave her the neck breaker. She did that so quick. Bullet, to look at my hat, because she was either going to high five me or say something. So anyway, and then I just was able to smile and say, "Have a nice day." And she didn't say it back, so she didn't get. I got the last word, Bullet. That's all. So anyway, so much going on, Bullet. I actually. This will be a little bit of a shorter version because I will be going to the dentist today.
So you got here very early.
Boy.
I saw you parked outside. I checked my clock. It was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I've been waiting out front, boy, waiting on you to get here. I've been driving around. I just spent the night waiting on Elvis to get here. So anyway, you real quick, Bullet. I know.
I just found out my show this weekend. I might be canceled off of it. So you want to know what I'm doing this weekend? I don't know. And you know what? Like I said, I'm on one today, so I may burn everything down. Somebody give me the option not to go to a show, or somebody tell me that my services aren't needed.
Oh yeah.
Check my Twitter feed in about an hour. I may have a meltdown that somebody writes a Vulture article on.
Well, have they let you know officially that it may be? Well, that's part of it.
I don't know. Like, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat some food and I'm gonna make better decisions because right now I'm very manic. Right now, I shouldn't be in front of a camera on a show that's gonna be posted on YouTube and 83 people are gonna see it. Even just the small audience that we have. I shouldn't bury my career for the 100 people that do watch. So apparently I did a good job of that because we were missing half the viewers we normally do from last
But Bullet, listen, the viewers are growing because my grandbabies are getting old enough now where they can get on their mama's phones. Okay, and just maybe 6 months.
See, you need to have more grandbabies so we get more viewers on this YouTube page.
Well, I got nobody else. Bullet, I got 2 coming that pretty soon. Baby Colt, baby Axel, they. Will be getting they'll be getting on their mama's phone and they'll be loving their show. But just a side note here, real quick, and I may send you the picture of it. We got little Axel. You know, he's 2 years old. We got him his first weight bench. Bullet, his first weight bench is Tom Thomas. It's very not Nike, but a little Tyke-ish. You know what I'm saying? The barbells. I mean, the bar is steel, but of course it's styrofoam. Plates right now. Okay.
Now what you need to do is you need to take away his race car bed and just give him that bed to sleep on, that bench, because that's what Glenn Jacobs, Kane, when he lived in Knoxville and was working for Smoky Mountain, he couldn't afford a bed. All he could afford was a weight bench, and that's where he slept.
Oh, I love that.
So what you do that?
Well, he got the
grandbaby.
He got the weight. I'm bringing him along slow. We've introduced him to the weight bench, and. The juice and
just try a little little micro dosing of DECA.
Exactly.
Little micro
little DECA. That's coming. Tom Thomas. Look, there's the syringes and stuff like that. You bring him along slow.
Yeah, you don't want to jump right into 100% wind straw. You got to microdose it.
The little packs, okay? The little syringe. That's coming later. The little needle stuff, okay?
And then we'll get the Diana ball once we get past the baby fat level.
Yes. Yeah. He's got a lot of growing to do. Okay. So anyway, but listen. My master plan is in effect. He's took to the weight bench pretty good, and he may have a little issue with the needles later on, but we can work around all that.
Yeah, we'll get some Glenbuterol.
There's plenty of ways. So anyway, and all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna manage his money. We're gonna get him into movies. I got it all planned out. Stallone's gonna beat him up a couple times, and then he's gonna retire. Okay, and every now and then he'll be on that show where he sells knives or something, cooking knives or something. And then just an appearance every now and then to keep your face out there, okay? I'm going to get brother a couple pro wrestling tees, You see what I'm saying? Brother's gonna be set. I got it. That's grandbaby. All right. Anyway, real quick, idiot of the week. Tom Thompson. Once you think you've seen it all, Bullet, listen to me. Okay. Heroes and Legends, huge fan fest. Bullet, doors open, everybody's coming in. You got Jerry the King of Law, the smartest man in wrestling, selling crowns like crazy. I mean, just unbelievable.
God bless him.
Got to see everybody, Bullet, shake hands, high fives. But Bullet, two tables down from me was the beautiful people. Or Impact girl, the ladies.
Yeah, Angelina Love.
Yes. So huge line.
I put one of them over one time.
Well, listen, huge line. Everybody's putting them over at this thing. I mean, huge line. Tom Thompson, this is who I'm going to throw in the idiot bag. A gentleman came up. He bought the photo op, $75. Okay, paid for $75 to get a picture made with both of them in between. Before the picture was snapped, guess what? And I don't want to insult our own bag, but brother he asked him, he said, can I put a bag over my head?
Oh, good.
Well, listen to me.
Because that was their thing.
Yes.
That was their
so
thing.
Brother, listen, paid $75, Tom Thompson, put a bag over his head, okay? Now, you can't see him, but brother just paid $75, and they took the picture. And he was happy. Now, boy, later I found out that was their thing. Everybody should wear a bag, whatever. But all I know is I'm thinking, and the reason brother's going in the idiot bag, he's going to have a hard time this week convincing brothers at work that I had my picture made with the beautiful people.
Well,
Okay?
look, and you know what? Good on him, because you know what? I think it's weird. I have a weird thing about like taking pictures with people. Like I got my Stone Cold Steve Austin one. I have a Liger picture. I have other. I would rather take a picture of a guy in a ring like we're gonna wrestle.
Yeah.
It's these autograph and picture stuff. I mean I understand fans like it and that's a thing. But when it comes to like females and like when it's like a whole group of like Hooters waitresses and taking the picture in the middle.
I know what you're saying.
There's just something creepy about that, and I just like it. I don't want 7 women around me when I take a picture. I just want one. I just want one beautiful girl, that you may or may not like, alkaline trio, and as a vegan, you know what I'm saying? That's all I want. Just one girl. That's it. Just one. I don't need 8 women, Hooters waitresses around me.
Who's trying to work you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I just need one, short blonde hair, happy to see me, and it's got a WhatsApp on her phone. That's all I want. Just one. Just one particular.
Brother, listen, if I pay you $75, do you understand what I'm saying? Tom Thompson, I'm just telling you right now, there ain't nobody wearing a bag. I sure ain't wearing a bag.
Yeah.
But he did it, and he was happy to do it. They let him. It was all nice. He was a very happy customer with that. Didn't even cut the eyes out of it or nothing. I'd have at least done the Milma Scaris look.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
Did some unique facial hair.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to eat spaghetti in Japan, and Milma Scaris wore the mask, he always told me he had it cut out like this so he could eat the spaghetti.
I don't know what's weirder, the fact that you did that or the fact that you could find spaghetti in Japan.
Yeah, maybe it was California where he's eating spaghetti. Maybe. So anyway, but it was weird as being another customer that's trying to make money up here, and I'm bless her heart, I'm glad he paid it. But he was happy, okay? But I just got to, nobody's going to believe it was him, okay? I can see brother posting that as his Facebook pic. It was on, he got a paper bag, but nobody's even going to believe it was him, okay?
But I would do the same thing just because I'm weird like that, taking groups of like women. Like I just want one picture. I just want one picture with one woman who's a fan of the Sydney Swans. I don't need all the cheerleaders of the Sydney Swans.
But listen to me. I did get a little bit of redemption. There's 3 WWE encyclopedias that I've talked about a lot here on our show. And the first 2 issues, I did not get my picture in. They little write up.
Big heat.
The third edition, they have my beautiful picture in it.
Because you complained enough.
Yes, I did.
And
I went straight.
If we've learned anything from the revival, if you complain loud enough,
yes, I went straight to City Hall, boy. And listen to me. What's so funny? The fans would come up early on with the non-picture encyclopedia and ask me, they'd paid or whatever to have me sign it, and then they would almost try to pat me on the back and say, I'm sorry, you're the only guy alone wrestler out of 4,000 wrestlers that didn't get your picture. One guy thought I was George Animal Steel because it was, so I signed it, George Animal Steel. I don't know if he's found that out yet, but brother just paid $20 to have George Animal Steel sign his book. That's what he gets for calling me George Animal Steel. But anyway.
And then you drew a paper bag over George Animal Steel.
But then I did get redemption. 3 hours into the fan fest, one fan came with the encyclopedia with my picture in it. So I signed it for him for free and asked him could not have it, but could I keep it right here on my table for the rest of the day, open to like page 84 with my picture, so I could just shut everybody up.
Man, if they do another version of the encyclopedia, they really need the picture where Ultimate Warrior's knocking out.
Oh boy,
That's the one.
Yeah, listen to this. A little bit of heartbreaking, and I didn't know this till one of the vendors, real nice guy, him was talking before the doors open. Do you know they redid that retro box? Because, they redid the figures.
Yeah.
And it's not me on it. Guess it's AJ Styles now. Boy, like AJ ain't getting enough plugs. But anyway.
Know what they need for a little bit of symmetry is they need, like Cesaro on the cover of that box, or even AJ himself, or Seth Rollins clotheslining Cedric Alexander.
That's
how you do it.
Bullet.
That's how you do it. That's how you come full circle.
But I would throw this bottle down right now and just walk off into the sunset. Why?
I would say me. It'd make more sense if it was me. But the only I'm getting any building that WWE owns is if I'm delivering canvas.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we would put a special note at the bottom that Jake Manning set the actual ring up in this picture. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
We give you a little credit.
A little credit. Well, Jake Manning was supposed to be there, but we canceled him
yeah.
off because we said he should just be lucky to be on the show. Should be lucky to be on the show, and if you don't want to bother driving up this weekend, don't even bother because we don't need you.
We had Jake Manning booked to do this photo for this ring, but we canceled it. So, but listen to me. If that happened, I'd walk right out of here with "Don't Stop Believing" playing. And I'd leave my dirty tennis shoes and my jacket in the middle of the floor. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that don't really mean nothing. Because I'll come back in 6 months and just start wrestling again.
Which, by the way, I was going to post about this, but I didn't do this. At WrestleCon, I was so burnt out, I was so tired, I had enough of it. I left a pair of shoes in the hotel room. I'll retire.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm retiring from having this much stress. So I left my tennis shoes. I had holes in them up there because I didn't have room in my carry-on bag. That's most of the reason why I didn't have room. I'm going to leave these shoes that have holes in them. I'm not going to take these back. So I'm just going to leave them here like you do.
Oh, Bullet, I love that. And, of course, you can retire and come. That's what I do. I'd leave, but I'd come back in 2 weeks and take more bookings after I told everybody.
Well, I'm trying to, but I get canceled off the ones I get. So
I'll tell everybody, you better see me now. You better come. You better buy a ticket this weekend and see me, because you may not get to see me again.
Because all my returns get canceled.
Till the next weekend. So, anyway, so much going on, Bullet. Folks, listen to me. Are we ready? Bullet, close us out.
We threw him in the idiot pack. I'm sorry. I'm on one right now. I'm just I forgot to set that down to get the book.
But listen to me. If you're fans, listen to me. If you're booked this weekend and you get canceled too, and you're sitting at home, what better time to
pick up the second greatest book of all time, and we will not cancel your orders days before you order it. And if you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, which could be nothing or everything, I may be having a meltdown. So I would suggest you get on my Twitter feed at ManScoutManning or on my Instagram feed, because Lord knows I don't know what I'm going to post this weekend. At ManScoutManning if you want to know more about anything. I don't know. I'm running out of things. We're done. Dad, you don't work your wrestle.
Good show. Thank you, Bullet. Thank you. Good show, Tom. Under pressure, and we did it.
Burnt.
You see what's funny, Bullet? If something came up and you had to cancel that guy, you'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like the scum of the earth. I mean, if you had to.
Oh, and they do the thing like, well, it's really up to you. If it was up to me, I wouldn't do anything. If it was up to me,
I know.
It's up to me. I'd be in your main event, or I'd be sitting at home.
Well, dang, Bullet.
Depends on how I feel.
I got to start requesting you again. I mean, if it's starting to
dry up, yeah, my career's almost over. You should start booking me again.